skills you want from a... We're expecting an all-out offensive display. They're both trying for a knockout. Nice straight. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You just see the nerves of the fight stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
These punches coming from every angle. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch... But wait a minute! Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Miss with that jab. Nice counter. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. About Roy Jones in that last round. Let's see how the corner... Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Fighter willing to slow down. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
They have got great ring IQ. Counterpunchers are the best.
Nope, that jab not going to score. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Should we be surprised if these two fighters go the distance tonight, considering how much they've emphasized their physical fitness? You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. He threw the hook, didn't land. Jab slightly off. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
I've got to see that again.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Can you believe it, Roy Jones? Oh, my word, down goes RJJ. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
Even I.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Continue.
Talk about Roy Jones in that last round.
There's always a way back, don't ever...
The bell rings and we start the third. And there's the bell to start the round. They ring the bell and here we go. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've gone in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
This fight has a real good flow to it. That hook doesn't score. Good looking hook, but it was blocked. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on there. Did you see that? Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
I've got to see that again.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
GG.
So time to go celebrate after